We're going to be breaking down what it takes to take that idea from your head and turn that into an online business. And when I say online business, there's a lot of things that you're going to need to know, okay? Like what idea, how to really market do the market research, how to launch this thing, right? What platform should you use? How to set up your payments, right? What payment providers to use, where to host your website, how to find customers, how to get that very first thing either shipped out or for people to be able to download that. No matter what business you're starting, it have to be something that you're passionate about, okay, that you wouldn't mind doing for the rest of your life. Okay, I'm not saying that can't change. There's a lot of things that's going to change. I hope you're a person that's okay with pivoting your business when you see like it's time to pivot. Some people were stuck we all struggle with the pandemic, right? But some businesses were not able to like float because they weren't like okay with pivoting their business plan. One thing that I did during I hate to say like during COVID, but that's what it was, right? During what's another word? It's not COVID. It was the pandemic. There we go. During the pandemic, like one thing that I did from actually pressing shirts physically, I was able to now convert my business to an online platform. And we started teaching people how to do exactly what I was doing. Okay. And that there turned into a whole new business, and about 4,000 people were able to start their very own business. Like that deserves a hand clap. If you're excited, like you should be excited for me and for the people that started their business, right? Because we were able to pivot from a physical store to an online platform using some of the things we'll talk about in different episodes, like Thinkific and all those other platforms that allow you to sell your product online, Shopify, and all of those things there, right? But in this episode here, I know you have an idea in your head, okay? Because you talk to your brother about it, you talk to your mom about it, you talk to your spouse about it, but you just don't know how to get that idea now out of your head so people are able to take out their debit cards, their credit cards, and start spending money in your store, all right? So if you got questions, drop it in the comments. I will be looking at them later on, probably after this video, doing this live. But I want to literally bring you all of the information that I have here. I have 10 steps laid out that's going to, if you follow these step by step, maybe not in the same order, I might flip around and all of that. But if you follow these steps here, you will have a business that is built online. It's not going to be successful at the beginning because you got to put in the work, right? You got to still stay tuned in with me and some other folks that you're willing to learn from. Until you do those things, you're not going to be successful. It's sad to tell you, like, this is not going to come overnight. This is not something that's you can just see on social media and implement it in your business and then it clicks for you next day. The people that happened to, those were the lucky ones. I don't know about you. I'm not lucky. I'm just blessed. And I know the blessing comes when God wants to pour it out on you, right? But we're not going to get into the preaching. It might go there, but today we're talking about building your online business. So step one, right now, we're talking about step one, what you need to do first. The very first thing I would say you need to do to start building your online business is to come up with the business idea. Start generating those ideas right now, right? It's in your head. And I know if you're like me, there's so many business ideas that come to mind. So many things, right? At first, it was the t-shirt business. Then next thing we know, we was doing photography. Then we started doing media. Then we opened up a studio. Then we did event space, right? Then we did the decor, like all these different businesses. These business ideas are going to come to your head. But one thing I know that is going to lead you to burnout, the moment you start to exercise your ability, your strength, for the lack of a better word, and think you're able to do all of those things that's in your head, you're going to burn out, you're going to fail. And I want to stop you from failing right now. That's why we're going to walk you through this thing right here. Okay, so stay with me right now. It's sad I can't see the comments, but I want you to drop a comment drop a comment. Let me know, what is your business idea? What is your business idea right now? If you're watching this, if you're listening to this on another podcast platform, what is your business idea right now that you're trying to start? What is it? For me, it was t-shirts. And it didn't even start as a business, right? It just started as a yes. I told my homie, like, yo, bro, we should do shirts for your wedding. He said, yeah. I'm like, okay. He said, who's going to do it? I said, me. That was the idea. That was the generation. Okay, the beginning, the genesis of garment creation started with that yes. What do you have to say yes to today? Like, there's something in your head that is telling you, oh, this is your financial freedom. This is your way to be your own boss. This is what's really going to set up this extra fund for your kids to go to college. This is what's going to set up that fund for summer camp. This is what's going to set up that fund for you, small business, for you, stay-at-home mom, right? I like to talk to moms because I realize a lot of my audience are women, Of course, yeah, I'm married though, just so y'all know. But I know a lot of y'all ladies follow me because I'm going to give you the information that is going to turn the dial for you, especially if you're a stay-at-home mom looking to make extra cash. You understand? So the first thing, we're going to generate this idea. What is the idea? Please make it plain, write it down. Like, start thinking about it, write it on postcards, write it on paper. If it's t-shirts, write it down right now. You can steal my idea. If you're going to do a t-shirt business, you're actually going to win. Because if you're following me, there's so many gems I'm going to give you. And like practical, real-time gems, right? That literally has results behind it. All online, all in this phone, and I'll be able to show you that. Okay? But that's not what it's about. I'm trying to generate your idea right now. What are some examples of some ideas? Maybe y'all dropped them in the comment. Did y'all drop them in the comment? Because I needed y'all to drop them in the comment because I want this thing to be interactive. Talk to me so I can know. What are some of your business ideas that you have right now? What do you want to do? What would you like to start as a business? What would you like to start as a business? That's the first step here, generating the idea. Generating the idea. And this should be, again, like I said, this should be something that you're passionate about. Something that you're passionate about. For some of y'all, it might just be music, right? Some of y'all are fantastic singers. Could you turn that into a business, right? I'm not saying pick up the microphone every day and go and sing at somebody's church or somebody's. How can you turn that into an online business? There's a lot of things you can do there, right? I already start seeing it. Tell me some business in the comments and we'll start creating those businesses right now. Or maybe you're an expert, okay? You're an expert. You're 1% better than the next person. Imagine yourself being a 5. You know a thing, right? You rate yourself number 5. What can you tell to the 4s, 3s, 2s, and 1s that are behind you? That is your online business. I'm helping you to generate the idea right now. Write it down. What are you an expert at? For me, I'm an expert at creating custom garments and teaching people how to do it. Yes, an expert at it. Apparel decorating expert. What about you? What are you an expert at? Right? And how can you turn that into a business? So step 1 again is going to be generating the idea. Generating the idea. All right. Second thing is going to be that market research. Step 2 now to creating your online business is going to be market research. Market research. What is market research? Understanding your target audience and competition. All right. Competitors. People think like, oh my goodness, it's bad to have competitors. I hate competitors. Listen here, baby. The second steps for you growing your business is you being able to study those competitors. Imagine if there were no competitors. Who are you going to do the market research on, right? Who are you actually going to study? I don't know which one of the fast food chains were created first, but they all piggyback off of one another. I mean, they just add their own unique things. Some people sell circle burgers. Other people sell square burgers, right? They study their competitors. Whoever dropped first, it's, oh yeah, oh boy got the circle joints. I'm going to drop the square joints. You feel me? Market research is super important. You cannot start your business without market research. This is how you learn about their preferences, their behaviors, their solutions, and the problem they're actually solving now. Your competitors are solving a problem in the market. They're solving a problem. Any business that doesn't solve a problem is not going to last. So what is the problem that this idea that you generated in step one, what is that problem that you're going to solve? What is that problem? I'm going to give you a list of potential businesses that literally solve problems. And it's not anything that I'm involved in. I just have a nice list that is might just help you generate some more ideas, right? Step two is that market research, man. What are your competitors doing? What aren't your competitors doing that you might be able to do that's going to give you that leverage in the market? Because believe it or not, none of the ideas you generate is going to be, you're not going to be the first one, baby. I'm sorry. You're just not going to be the first one. Everybody got this thing. Oh my goodness, the original idea. Oh, I created this thing here. Cut it out. Cut it out. You didn't create the idea, man. You know, success leaves clues. You don't have to regenerate. You don't have to recreate. Success leaves clues. Somebody has already done it. You just got to figure out now, how can I get this person to either show me the shortcut? I don't know about you, but I like shortcut. Control V, Control C, Control A, you know, copy and paste. Like, I like the shortcuts. I'm not going to go to edit and then scroll down and find paste. No, I just learned a shortcut. Control V. You know, I don't want to go to edit to copy all these words. I go to, edit. No, I do Control C. Shortcuts, right? Who's going to teach you these shortcuts so that you're not wasting your time in this crowded market? Because it's crowded. You understand? So again, step one, generating this idea. Step two, market research. If you want to jump in the same market as some other company, what are they not doing that you can do? Study their prices. Like, man, I have competitors on tabs in my computer. On tabs. And believe it or not, they got the same thing for me too. They got me on tabs. They're studying you as you need to be studying them. Right? So if you're enjoying this already, man, go ahead, smash some hearts on this video. If you're watching this, no matter what platform you're watching this in, if you're just listening to this as the podcast, just let me know, man, like, what is that business idea? Drop some fire emoji in the chat. Step three, now we're going to talk about outlining your business plan. You got the idea, right? We've got the idea. Everything, we got it. Like, we got the idea. We know we're going to start a fitness business. You might be a gym geek, right? I just started going to the gym. See, my muscles are getting kind of big now. You gotta be careful. You see me in the summer, it's on. If you was a big dude last year in the summer, you thought you was chumping me or something, I'm seeing you at the park this summer. But let's get back to the episode. One, we talked about getting the idea. Step two, we talk about market research. Step three, we talk about your business plan. And I think I want to talk a little bit on the business plan again, right? Because people think you got to do all this big stuff. You just got to lay out your strategies, what it is that you're going to do, and put some dates on it so that you're able to hold yourself accountable and you're on track, right? And then we talk about some of the legal stuff. Some of the legal stuff is going to be registering your business, right? Registering the business. And at the beginning, people are going to say, oh, what do I get? An LLC? Do I do S Corps? Do I do sole proprietor and all of those things? I want to give it to you like this, man. At the beginning of your business, you're not going to need an LLC. I'm sorry. So all these experts out there telling you, oh, get an LLC. It costs money. I mean, they ain't telling you like how much it costs at the beginning. They ain't tell you got to go to Taylor Brand. You got to go to LegalZoom. All those things are costing you at least $300 plus. You're just starting your business. You ain't got that money, right? You ain't got $300 laying around or almost $400 by the time you add the extra fees and all of that, right? LLC is expensive. If you're starting your business, it's just an idea right now. You're going to start as a sole proprietor. I don't even know if I said that right? But that's what you need to do. That's the legal stuff I'm going to tell you about at first. Just start off with as a sole proprietor. But you need to understand what are the different tax things you need to pay attention to, all the different things, right? I'm not a tax professional, all right? I'm not giving you no tax advice. I'm not a financial expert. I'm not giving you none of those advice. This is just information from me. You apply it to you. You either make money or you lose money. The only way you're going to lose money if you give up, because it's business. You're going to win some, you're going to lose some, but you're going to keep going and you're going to win again. Then you're going to lose again. Then you're going to win again. Then you're going to just keep winning. And then you're going to lose. And then you're going to win. It's up and down, y'all. Right? So we're going to do that. We're going to set up our business the legal way. The next part here, I get a lot of questions over, man. So step 5 now is going to be creating that website. Creating that website. This is the part that a lot of brand new beginning entrepreneurs struggle with, right? Because we're so comfortable being on Facebook, on these different apps and stuff, right? We spend a lot of time on these social media apps, right? We actually don't understand the process to build and grow our business online. What website do we do? Where do we host our websites? Instead of running your business in the DM, right? Those are strategies you can use later on when you start to scale your business. You can use automated processes and all of that. But at the beginning of your business, you need a website somewhere. How do you expect to make money online while you sleep if people actually have to wait for your response in your DM? Right? You can't operate a business in your DM, not for the long haul, because you're going to get burned out. You're going to miss so much. There's going to be a lot of money. Thousands of dollars are sitting in my DM because I don't have the time to answer all of those questions. Right? So what do you have to do now so that that's not your issue? How can you use platforms like Shopify, for the lack of better? I mean, Shopify just might be the one. That's what I use, right? Shopify, you have WooCommerce, you have WordPress, you have Wix, right? There's all different ways you can start. I think Wix is like free, you know. WordPress might be free. You just have to put in the work, watch some bunch of videos, get connected with an expert that already done it, pay somebody to do it, use shortcuts. Don't spend this extra time. You're trying to build your business. Now you feel like, oh, you got to be the one to build the website and all of that. No, you can outsource all of that work. But again, the reason why I use Shopify, because Shopify makes it easy. Bunch of plug and play, put this here, put that there. All right, make this make sense. Write your description, create the product, boom. It's out there, published. It's simple. Get your own domain name and all of that. So creating a business online takes what is called a website, your very own .com. So what do you need to create a .com? You need what is called a domain. A domain. Most of y'all are going to www.amazon.com. You probably don't even type Amazon.com anymore because you just use the app, right? But that's based off of a domain. You can take your first name, your last name, and put a www behind it. And now you got your website, right? Just because you don't have a business name yet. Where can you find domains? Like I told y'all from the beginning, my business name was B&E Creative Prints. It was bnecreativeprints.com. How do you buy your .com? I like to use Google. GoogleDomains.com. GoogleDomains.com. It costs you $12. $12 to get your domain. And you own that domain for 1 year. If you really know this is what you're going to do, come on, it's $12. I would say start off with buying 3 years. Maybe even 5 years, because you really need to spend 5 years into that business before you can start looking around and see what else can I do. So you go to googledomain.com. You're going to search it. Google domain, you're going to search in your business name. Whatever name is in your head, whatever idea you got, use the idea. Start typing it in. B&E Creative Prints. You don't even have to put the .com. There's a bunch of extensions there. You can choose the extensions and see which one's available. If .com is not available, it's okay. Change the name up a little bit. I think as a first business, you need to have a .com, not a .org. .org is for like organization. Don't do like a .edu. That's for educational purpose, right? You can do a .net. No. People are used to .com. So the reason why I use Google domain, because that $12 also give you what is called that privacy, right? You're able to spend, I think it's actually $9 and an extra $3 cover for that privacy. So nobody's able to really go on Google and see who owns the name. That's the privacy that Google gives you. Other platforms charge you $9 for that, right? Like another place you can go, maybe you don't like Google. Maybe you got beef with Google for some reason. If you got beef with Google, I'm sorry. You can't search anything on Google. Oh, y'all go ahead. Make sure y'all smashing the like button on this episode. If you're listening to this on Apple, Spotify, wherever else you listen to podcasts, leave a rating down below, man. This is your very first episode of Creating with Heat, okay? It's a podcast for entrepreneurs, beginning, experts, whatever level you're in, man. We talk about taking your creativity and turning this into heat, all right? So we created our website. Now, you just got a website. You don't know what else you need to do, right? You got to start thinking about products now. How are you going to get the products out there? What product is this going to be? Is it going to be a physical product? Is it going to be a service? It doesn't have to be physical product. Like you an expert at something, right? Remember the scenario I talked about you being a 5 at something. Don't forget about the 4s, 3s, 2s, and 1s behind you that want to be like you. They want to do what you're doing. Okay? So now you can create a service. Just like me, I do it for some of my students. A service is me showing up and teaching them one-on-one. You heard Jesus, right? He dropped a $20 super chat. So if you're watching this, drop a super chat. If you're finding value to this, it's okay. I do this information for you for free. Don't be afraid to send me a super chat, you know? But the service here is that somebody need help. They want to start a t-shirt business. They hit me up. Yo, E, I want to book a one-on-one. Can you walk me through this, that, and the third? Yeah, boom, that's a service. Now, I'm just going to go to my website, Shopify. I'm going to create that product. Boom, I'm going to put a price to it. And I'm going to send them that link real quick, too. Real quick. I can do it right now, right? Send them that link. Oh, here goes the link. They're going to book it. I'm going to go to sleep while they're booking it. I'm going to wake up, and I'm going to have whatever amount, $200 an hour, $150 an hour, right? Make sure you're pricing it valuable. Like, put some prices on your stuff, man. Time is money. And you're an expert. Don't be an expert charging beginners prices. You've already put in that work. You've earned the expert title, right? Give them some expert prices. The people that don't pay, they're not your clients. They're not your ideal market. If you really did your market research right, you know who's supposed to be your client. Some of them folks don't deserve to be your client. And don't be scared to fire them people too. You can fire customers, right? Fire those customers that don't want to pay. That means you just cut them off. You don't answer them. You don't even talk to them because they're not your ideal customer. You're not going to be able to serve everybody, yo. You're not going to be able to please everybody either. There's people that's going to be watching this video right now is going to be in the comments bashing it. There are people in the comments now probably sitting there like, oh, yeah, I can't wait to comment on this fool. I mean, it's the internet. That's the problem you're going to have to get tough about. People are going to be in the comments saying every types of thing. People are going to give you bad review. People are going to actually do what is called chargebacks, where they're going to want their money back. And they got the product. Those are obstacles you got to overcome as an online business. But creating an online business, step 5, you need a website. And all of these things, again, we will walk you through step by step. And if you're watching this episode, you said, man, this thing sounds good already. I'm really ready in a position right now where I'm ready to take this passion of mine. You ready to take it out of your head? Let's say you want to start a t-shirt business. I want to invite you right now. garmentcreations.com. There's a link down below in this video. Go ahead and connect with me. See how I can help you, right? How you can help me, whatever, right? Because I like to call it help me help you type of thing. I don't want to just be the expert around. I want to teach you how you can be the expert so you can share this information to someone else, pass it down to your children, pass it down to your co-workers, and start spreading that wealth, man. It's not competition, but you need competition. That's how you get better. So we're going to create that website, and I recommend Shopify. And the product is going to be either a product or a service. Develop a product or a service. If you're selling the physical product, consider how you will manage inventory. That's a major part, right? That's a big part right there. Managing inventory is a real thing when it comes to your online business. That's where so many people go the route of print on demand in their online business. That's another episode we'll get into. Print on demand is just, you just have to bring the idea, create your design, send it to this platform. You have Printful, you have Printify, you have Aqua Styles. There's a bunch of those print on demand companies out there that are ready to serve you. Now, all you got to do is just get up and sell yourself. But they keep the inventory. You stock up anything, right? If you're excited for that type of business, man, leave that in the comments. So once you consider your product, you consider your website. Now, come on now. What do you think is next? What do you think is next? What is going to be number 7 of this process? Take a guess in a comment. What do you think number 7 is going to be? You created a product. You posted a product. Now people want the product, right? I'm going to give you a clue. People want the product. So what's next? The next thing is going to be your payment processor. How are you going to get paid? I mean, this is what we're doing it for, right? We got to get paid, baby. So how do we get paid? What processor are we going to use? It's crucial. Some of these processors, like they're out there, some customers don't like to work with them because they've been burnt through other companies, this, that, and the third. But there are platforms out there that are set up for you to win. Like most entrepreneurs starting off, they're going to have to create a PayPal account. Simplest way to collect money right now for anybody is PayPal. So if you're going to create a payment processor right now, I would say get involved with PayPal. Create a PayPal account. PayPal for business. This is free for now, right? But there are fees. You do have to pay, like, I think it's like the 2.3%. There are fees to this thing, but it's part of building the business. You're growing the online business here. That is going to be way cheaper than when you actually go the route of creating a physical business, right? Like a whole store, put products in there, all this inventory, thousands of dollars just sitting on the shelf. You into that type of business? Oh no, I'm not into just looking at money sitting on the shelf, right? I'm not. What about you? Okay, so let's go ahead and figure out what payment processor. Choosing a payment gateway, your online platforms likely integrate with those popular ones already. Shopify, Stripe. Those are the 2 popular ones. So Stripe is a platform that just allows you to take credit cards, debit cards, credit cards, card payment. Stripe, again, it's free to sign up. But you will have fees for every transaction that come in. You do have to pay a percentage. Sometimes like 2.3, 2.5. You know, you can play with them and see which one. But I have every platform that's available to collect money from people. Shoot, I have those on my website because I don't want no excuse. Ain't nobody going to roll up on my website and say, oh, my goodness, he don't have Shop Pay. Oh, give me a second. I'm going to get Shop Pay. Because Shop Pay now allows people to basically use your product now and pay later. Right? But they pay you up front. You get the money up front through ShopPay, right? But that customer and ShopPay has an agreement. They have to pay Shop a certain percentage not a percentage, but a certain amount. It's an arrangement. You can buy things on payment arrangement. You know, those are some of the so those are some of the payment plans there. This payment processor. Come on, get it together, eat. You're finding value in this episode? You finding value in this episode, make sure you like it, drop a review, leave a comment. Let's talk about some of the things in the bottom there. Put some of those in the comments. Check out the show notes and all of that. If you're watching this on video, you can see I just drank a nice cold bottle of water. It's good for the throat. Yesterday was Sunday, so we did a lot of church. After church, we did a big wedding. After that, yeah, the voice is a little slim right now. So if I sound a little crazy, because we celebrated all day yesterday, man. All right, so let's move on. Where are we at right now? We're on number 8. All right, so again, number 8. Number 8 here is going to be your marketing strategy. So the product has been out there now, right? You already got your website set up. It's almost time to launch. We ain't launched this yet. We have not launched this product yet. Stay with me. We have not launched the product yet. We just built the store. We just set up our payment processor, right? We haven't even started to market this yet. What are you going to do to market? What is going to be your marketing strategy? Social media marketing, content marketing, email marketing, possibly paying for ads, right? So you're able to reach your ideal client. Those are some marketing strategies there. How are you going to get this product in front of people? If they don't see it, they don't buy it. So how can you get it in front of people? People got all this stuff to say, oh, Instagram this, all these ads, this, that, and the third. Those are businesses trying to get in front of their ideal client. So I don't mind ads because I run ads, right? My kids will be watching YouTube and they want to skip the ad. I'm like, no, don't skip the ad. Like somebody's getting paid on that. You mean? They get paid anyways, even if you skip it. So don't need to watch it about 5 seconds or something like that. But you just need to know what type of strategy are you going to do. Let me know in the comments. What is your marketing strategy right now if you're already in business? Are you showing up on live like me? I love doing things live because there's no need for perfection. When it comes to editing, when you do things recorded in, hey, you have to fluff the information. I don't got time to fluff anything. I'm giving it to you because I've actually done it. I'm not giving it to you because I read it somewhere. You know, it's all in here, so I can give it to you live. I love live interaction. That's what I'm telling y'all to talk to me in the comments. Is that your marketing strategy? Are you going to jump on Instagram and do reels? Are you going to jump on TikTok and do TikTok reels, TikTok dances? Like, what is your marketing strategy? People talk about TikTok dance all the time. People that's dancing on TikTok, they actually have a business attached to that. Some of them, right? And I tell people all the time, like, if you're going to be on social media playing all day, sell something. Like, please, sell something. Sell something. Give people the opportunity to use your service. You get people the opportunity for you to be their, consulting agent. Like, consult somebody with your knowledge. Sell knowledge. Sell information. Sell something if you're on these social media platforms, man. I actually don't have no personal ones unless you're on my Facebook because you need a personal one. But if you're going to connect with me, you got to find my business page. Garment Creations anywhere on the internet, by the way. Just search Garment Creations. I'll be there. You know, I'll be there. Like, Garment Creations is easy. Garment, like, spelled with a G. Creation spelled with a C. Search me up. I'm there. Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. I'm there. You feel me? I'm everywhere. Because that's part of my marketing strategy. Social media marketing, content marketing. That's how I market. That's how I get in front of people. I've been doing this 7 years now, nearly 8 years, just showing up and getting in front of y'all. Some of y'all been following since the first video. If you've been following that long since my YouTube days in the basement, in the closet, drop a fire emoji, man, because y'all been around from day one. When we was in the closet, couldn't even stretch our arms. If you know those type of content, you've been there. When we had the big vinyl cutter, 28-inch MH721, do you remember that? You've been around for a minute. And all that was through my content marketing. That was my strategy. So what is your strategy for marketing? What's going to be the way you would tell people about your product to get them to purchase? Because it's time to launch this thing. It is literally time to launch your very first online business. And launching it is not going to be, oh, you do a flyer, you put the flyer out there. I can't stand that crap. People need to pay attention. right? The other day I'm speaking at an event and I forgot the date because they switched the date again, but they threw my picture on the flyer and sent it to me, and then they had the big price on the flyer. I'm like, no, man, like you charging these people $20 to come in. I charge people, 1 hour of my time is gonna cost you at least $1.50 to $2.50, right? So I'm coming up and I'm standing next to this flyer that said $20 to get in. I'm like, Dad, bro, I'm gonna appreciate it if you can take the price down from this flyer, because nobody's gonna even click on this thing. Nobody's even gonna see it because there's a price on it. These social media companies are not dumb. You can't just throw a flyer up there and think that they're gonna push it to everybody. No, they want you to pay to play. You have to pay to play. So if you want your flyer to be seen, ching ching, you gotta pay these people, right? So what do? What is the easiest way right now to launch your product? What do? You have to literally have a plan. There's a whole launch sequence of launching something. First, you got to realize what's marketing sequence, what email sequence, what live stream sequence do I have to do? You can't show up one day live and think, oh, everybody's going to buy you out. Unless you're one of those lucky folks, there's sheeps and there's goats. You feel me? What side are you on? There's sheep and there's goat. You got to separate them. I don't know what side you on. Pastor preached about it yesterday, the sheep and the goat. What side are you on? But once everything is set, man, you can launch your online business. However, launching your business is just the beginning. It's just the beginning. Right? It's just the beginning, because now your website is open. You got your .com. You did the research. It's open. People are coming to your website while you are sleeping, right? And you hear that sound. How many people know that Shopify sound? If you know that Shopify sound, man, drop a smiley emoji, because I smile every time I hear that. Right? You hear that ching ching, you're like, oh, or maybe it's that Etsy sound. I don't even know if Etsy has a sound. Right? Etsy is another online platform if you're not familiar with. Most of the times you're already on there buying things. Everywhere you buy things, you could be selling things there. Some of y'all are professional Amazon buyers. Do you know you can be an Amazon seller? Do you know you can be an Amazon seller without actually having anything? Do you know you can make money on Amazon by just recommending the same stuff that you buy? That could be your online business. You don't have to create anything. You just have to push other people's stuff. I did that for years. We're still connected with a lot of affiliate partners. It's called affiliate marketing. Is that the way you want to launch your business? But no matter what, how are you going to launch your business? If you're going to use email marketing, okay. Do you have an email list? Are you going to borrow somebody else's email list? Are you going to buy somebody else's email list? Data is for sale now. Facebook sell data. So maybe you can sell data. I don't know. Success leave clues, y'all. There's no need to reinvent nothing. So we've ready to launch this thing. For me, when I'm launching, I'm showing up on live, maybe 3 to 4 times a day. When we launched the Heat Press University, which is the online platform for aspiring Heat Press entrepreneurs, right? If you really want to learn how to skyrocket your t-shirt business, heatpressuniversity.live. Heatpressuniversity.live. You're like, well, I thought you said .com. Nah, heatpressuniversity.live. Because we're going to show up live, weekly teaching, right? Weekly expert lessons from myself, some other experts in the industry, some marketing experts, anything that has to do with business, those folks are going to be coming on. Right? heatpressuniversity.live. But the next thing here, we've launched our business. You start to get orders now. So this is number 9. Number 10 now, it's going to be your customer service. Right? This is the part that some of us are struggling with. For me, I call it an opportunity in my business, because I struggle with some of those things, managing everything and being able to respond to customers in time, and then still create the content, and then still be the one to create the product, and still be the one. There's a lot of things that's going to drop when it comes to customer service, but it's customer service that's going to make and break your online business. Do you agree? Do you agree? Let me know. Do you agree that customer service is going to make and break you? Provide customers expectations for your service. This can lead to repeated business and positive reviews. I don't know about you, but every time I go to buy something on Amazon, I scroll all the way down to the reviews. Because I want to know what other people said. I want to know what other people did. I want to know who got mad at Amazon. I want to know who bought this thing and wasn't satisfied. I want to know. Maybe people bought this thing and they're recommending it. They're like, oh, 5 stars. That's all I can do. This thing is a 10 star. I want to know. Right? Who's leaving those comments? Customers. Customer service needs to be on point. And again, we all have opportunities to do better with customer service. We all have, because I know I have an opportunity to do better with customer service. Sometimes you're like, dang, I shouldn't even be doing this because I have customers waiting for that, but you got to be able to manage and balance all of that. You're just one person. You're not going to be able to serve everybody. You're not going to be able to make everybody happy. But you do have to have a plan, right, to turn over customers from ow to wow, right? Because customers are going to be pissed at you. How can you turn that into, man, they're mad to like, wow, he was able to recover me. He gave me a discount, whatever. People love discount, especially my type people, Us black folks, we love discounts. Some people, would call you and leave with that, hey, brother Asses, I want to get some shirts, but make sure you give me a discount. What? Hello? Who is this? The whole time they're not even in your phone. You don't even know that they got your number from somebody else. I don't even know you. You're talking about discount already? Sheesh. But y'all don't be going to Amazon and asking my man Bezo for a discount. You feel me? Y'all don't go to Netflix and ask Netflix for a discount, When the last time you logged on to what these other apps y'all got? What's the one that my wife watching all the time and stuff? Y'all let me know. The ones that got the ratchet TV. Y'all drop them in the comments. What do they call it? Damn, what is it? Zeus. You know what I mean? You subscribe to that? I don't even know if that's a subscription. I'm just talking junk. I'm trying to get my wife. I'm trying to get her back. I'm talking junk on her, y'all. Nita Rain is her name. I'll send her a message. All right, so then I got extra one here, number 11. It's the end of this. It is your review, man. Review regularly, reviewing your strategies and learning how your metrics are doing. Do they need adjustments? Are you reaching your goals? Or people coming to your online store? If they're not, then you got to figure out what areas out of those 10 steps that I give you, what steps is not working. If those steps aren't working, what can you do to tweak it? Right? Maybe your online store is not set up right. Maybe you don't even know how to set it up and you need someone to help you. Right? I have a Shopify course that is going to walk you through everything that you need to know to build an online store that is going to successfully get you to be your own boss and make money while you sleep. If you're excited for that one, go ahead, courses.garmentcreations.com. Courses.garmentcreations.com. All right, that's courses.garmentcreations.com. Or just go to Instagram because I know y'all love it. Y'all go to Instagram, right? I'm on Instagram. Check me out, Garment Creations on Instagram. Once you go to my Instagram, anywhere you find me, you'll see the link tree there. You hit up my link tree and you hit the links there. You'll see a bunch of links. You go into my link tree. I want you to go to the link tree because that's where everything that I'm connected to is under that link tree. Anything you can get from me is underneath that link tree. So if you go over here, you'll see the first link here is that Shopify course. That's what's going to help you build your business. Okay, so you're going to click on that. And then it's going to take you here. And it tells you from idea to online store. Turn your business idea into a profitable reality. You see your boy over there. And that course right now, it's going to cost you just $37. Just $37, man. Just $37. And again, you can access this. Go to my Instagram, hit the link in my bio, and be able to get that course. All right. Another thing you can get on there, maybe you're like, man, I like what he's doing. I want to actually do the same type of t-shirt business. T-shirt business. There's a bunch of links over here that's going to help you as well. We have a brand new ebook. It's called Maximizing with a Heat Press. See this thing behind me? That thing right there, if you're watching this on a video, that's what changed my life. You can maximize your success with one of that. Just grab this ebook. I believe it's just $7. Like, it's simple, right? How many ways do you spend $7? That doesn't make you any money or give you a new skill. I spend $7 on coffee. All that does is just make me run to the bathroom. I mean, it don't even keep me up. I could be drinking the coffee and falling asleep. I mean, waste of whatever, a couple dollars. The other links you have here, you got heat presses. You're going to need a heat press. Just go ahead, check out my Instagram, man. I got all of the links there that you need, that you can grow and scale your very own business online. It could be t-shirts, or it could be someone else or something else, right? But you can do this. I believe in you. I believe you can actually take that idea and turn it into reality. You just have to be connected with a community of folks that are already doing it, that are ahead of you, that are aligned with you, that are on the side of you. You need a community of like-minded people, right? If you're in this, watching this right now, you're not a part of the Fire Up the Heat Press community, this is your opportunity to join that community. Just go to facebook.com/Fire Up the Heat Press. It's a community of aspiring professionals, hobbyists. It's a bunch of people in there that are growing their t-shirt business using the heat press. So if that's something you want to do, join the community. Start seeing exactly what you need. You might not even want to catch my live. You might catch somebody else's there, right? You might catch Jesus live. No matter what, like, join the community, get involved, get active. Start taking steps towards you becoming your boss. I'm not saying quit your job. I'm just saying, like, you could do extra. You can have a little bit of income, because one source of income is never enough. It's never enough. All right? So if you enjoyed this episode, man, let me know in the comments. Share this with somebody. This is episode 1 of Creating with Heat podcast. This podcast here is for